Right, what we're going to make today is some pizza dough. Okay, so this is obviously for making pizzas or any other kind of bready type Italian meal, like a calzone, for instance. So what I've got here is 350 grams of strong plain flour. Okay, you can use pasta flour if you want. I'm not, I ain't got any. So 350 grams of that. In here I've got 200 mils of warm water and a sachet of easy bake yeast or dried yeast or whatever you want to call it. Okay, and that's been in there about 5 minutes or so. Okay, get it going. So our next things we need to add to our flour is some salt, and for that we want half a teaspoon of salt. Okay, so I'm just going to sprinkle that in, and then some sugar. Got to be careful on this bag, some bugger tore it all funny, all gangs out the side. And we want a tablespoon of caster sugar. Okay, so let's just chuck that in there. Right, so the sugar finished with. See what I mean? Bloody sugar everywhere now. Who on earth undoes a bag with a bloody hole in the side and leaves holes in the side? Useless. Useless. Right, so we're just going to give that a mix around. Let me get a spoon. I do. Okay. Just mix those in. Right. Leave a little well in the centre, and then put in our yeast water. And we're now just going to get that nicely mixed in. Okay, use a spoon for this if you like at this stage. Now, probably, I don't know, I'm trying to think how many pizzas this would make. Probably one really large pizza, or say 4 sort of 6-inch pizzas. Okay. Right, so that's just about all combined there. So what we're now going to do, get our hands dirty. Okay. So collect all that loose flour up. So getting it all mixed in. Now with pizza dough, it's a bit like normal bread dough. We're going to get it all kneaded, and then we're going to let it proof or rise for a couple of hours if necessary. Want it roughly to double in size, and then we're basically going to shove it in the fridge. So if you were making pasta, you actually don't want the dough too warm when you start your sort of pasta making. Okay, not quite so critical with this. If you let it get too warm, it tends not to stretch so well. So give it a good old kneading. Left in there. And then basically that's it. So like I said, we'll need this for a few more minutes, and then we will shove it in the bowl, cover it over. I've got my beeswax wrap, cover it over, and we'll just leave it here because it's quite warm here for at least an hour. And if it once it's doubled in size, we're then just going to knock it back a little bit, cover it over again, and shove it in the fridge, and then it's ready for whenever you want to use it. So that in a nutshell, or in a big white bowl, is how to make pizza dough.